think that I was going to start live this soon. So, let me tell you how powerful the law of attraction is. When you begin to place your thoughts on a certain thing, let's say you want to place your thoughts on a new car, right? You're going to be needing, or instead of needing something, just want it, just simply want it, just have a thought about it, think about this particular car every single day. You really have to train your mind of getting something and doing things in order for this thought to manifest into its physical reality. It's a matter of thought, the power of thought. And I don't think people really realize how powerful our thoughts can be. Let me tell you how the universe works. The universe has the power to, they actually download thoughts. They download these thoughts, they drop thoughts into your mind, and then you get these thoughts, and then you make that choice as to what you want to do with these thoughts. Now, most of the thoughts that the universe gives us are very subtle, so we have to really listen to these thoughts. Um, Sorry, guys, I just like woke up and I felt the need to talk about the power of thought. And the universe responds to energy. So if you are thinking negatively, the universe is going to give you more of that. If you are thinking positively, if you're filling your mind with so much harmony, the universe is going to give you more of it. Now, here's how I know that the universe are downloading thoughts. The universe, I'm going to really touch on the angels, because the angels, they really drop these thoughts into our subconscious. I can communicate with angels. They can communicate with me. And they have allowed me to speak a different language. I've never studied this language, never heard of this language. Like, this was obviously an angelic language that they had me speak. That they're so powerful. They can actually control a human being. They actually have the power to make a human being speak different languages. If they want the human being to accrue power, they can do that. Like, they can really do anything they want. But at the end of the day, we have free will. Like, they only allow us to feel certain things, experience certain things, if that is our path to experience it. So there was obviously a reason why I have gotten this angelic language, was because they wanted me to explore more of that. So they're going to do what they can to give you guidance, but you have the free will to make that choice whether or not you want to explore it or not. Like, would get random thoughts. I would get random thoughts, like sometimes it would be one word or just a phrase. I would get like, look to your roots, or I would get New Zealand. Just little things that will allow me to expand on these thoughts. Like, have you ever thought like where your thoughts come from? There's all kinds of thoughts. There's egotistical thoughts, and then there's subtle thoughts that you get from the universe. Now, here's the difference between the universe's thoughts and your egotistical thoughts. When you are thinking of ego-based thinking, like, say for example, oh, I'm not going to get this job, you just really kind of just stay in your head, and it's just like this thinking back to back to back, and then you're like thinking about someone that you're grudging on, just really dense thinking. All of that's ego based. Whereas with the thoughts from the universe, it's more quiet. These thoughts come from the universe, and you can just tell the difference between egotistical thinking versus divine thinking. And a lot of the messages that I would get will start from my heart. Like, I would get messages from my heart, and then it'll hit my brain. Whereas with the egotistical mind, we're like stuck in the brain. But when you begin to like unify the heart and the mind, you'll be able to get these thoughts. You'll be able to place awareness on these thoughts. So the power of thought is very important. Like, all it takes is a thought. like seriously. And all it takes is action too. You have to take action. Like they're going to do their due diligence as far as giving you guidance, but you have to make that choice to manifest the things that you desire. Like if it wasn't for me applying for flight attendant positions, I wouldn't have gotten callbacks. Like it takes simple thoughts. You know, think of it this way. I applied for the flight attendant position, and I've applied for it before in the past, I believe, but I've never gotten a call back. So, but now I have, because I'm so much in communication with the universe. Now, just imagine how many applications that they just looked over, and then they just so happen to get the thought to look at my application and then call me in for an interview. Like, that's just really powerful. And it's just like, and here's another example. I've actually seen so many stories of the law of attraction. Like the law of attraction does exist. It is real. When you really put your mind to something, you actually manifest that into your physical reality. Like this guy, he wanted like, I think $1 million. I think this was to start his business or something like that. And no, wait, what was the story? Oh, he wrote a book. Yeah, that's what he did. And he wanted to have $1 million worth of sales. And so he was put in a situation where he met someone, like some sort of publisher or promoter, who could then expose his book to millions of people, and he ended up with 1 million sales. So all it takes is a thought of you. It takes a thought of the universe. It's like what you do is you think about this, it sends to the universe, and then they send these thoughts back down. It's like a give and take kind of thing. So this is how it works, and I highly suggest that you put the law of attraction to use. Also put the law of cause and effect to use. You are what you put out, and you get these things right back. So it's very important to be mindful and pay attention to your thoughts and just stay as positive and optimistic as possible. I mean, yeah, it gets really hard, but here's the thing, you guys. The more you begin to practice the idea of being optimistic, the more you'll begin to be aware of your thoughts. A lot of times we go through our lives and we're thinking and thinking and thinking, and we're not even paying attention to those thoughts that we're thinking about. But when you begin to train your mind, oh wait, I'm thinking negatively, maybe I shouldn't think this way, let's reshift this. That's progress. It's progress to know that you are being aware of your thoughts. So just train your mind to be more optimistic so that you can manifest the things that you desire in life. All right, guys, I hope that helps. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.